Nation, Sanbonan, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQP. Hey, Buffet, to be honest, on today's video, I have good news, bad news, or what's happening. I'm just bringing you news because it's news and it's out there. But anyways, Buffet, I'm just here to give you some of the latest updates in terms of what is happening in the transfer market. But before I dive more into the details, please do make sure to like the video or subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video you get notified. Now, Buffet, if you remember correctly, I once did a video talking about Basia Micheals, and obviously she was discussing what happened with the deal Kaizer and Kaizer Chiefs. She gave us some insight, in terms of what was happening and what really happened with the Kaizer Chiefs and now as I'm speaking with you, she did something else. And I remember on that interview she did say she might be bringing a player to Kaizer Chiefs because this player has shown interest. He's interested in playing for Kaizer Chiefs. He has made it very clear he does want to go and play for Kaizer Chiefs. And the player that I think she was speaking about, I think it's Fawaaz Basdien, because she does represent Fawaaz Basdien. I didn't know this until today, Joe Wanji. I've got this news from SABC Sport.
From what we're hearing, you're moving a player to Kaizer Chiefs.
It's a work in progress. It's proving to be a lot harder than I thought it would be, but it's a work in progress. The player has expressed that he does want to go to Kaizer Chiefs. I know that my DMs are going crazy with people telling me about not wanting to deal with Chiefs and my players and influencing my players against Chiefs. That's never the case,
What would the influence against Chiefs be?
I don't know it. I don't know.
This is the biggest club in South Africa. This is historically, when it comes to that badge, in any home, parents are happy to see it. This is Chiefs, guys. I don't get that.
Now, that Buffet was just a reminder. Basia Micheals once said there's a player she might be moving to Kaizer Chiefs. She did not even want to mention the name, but now I think this is the player she was talking about, the player we have been wanting for so long. Fawaaz Basdien, it's not like but also now Funa, we both need each other, but it looks like the problem is with the Stellenbosch FC. But I'm not sure, because currently they've sold Udino van Rooyen to Orlando Pirates, and they also sold Ikram Reyners to Mamelodi Sundowns. So maybe abazwani in terms of Imali, if ever Kaizer Chiefs can put a quite good offer, maybe bazom release a part. So the only thing I can say for now is what my Basia Micheals said in terms of Fawaaz Basdien. It looks like Fawaaz Basdien did tell coach to me, now I want to go and play for Kaizer Chiefs. Now, going back to what his agent said, Basia Micheals said, but life isn't fair, unfortunately, and also timing is everything. However, this is something that we are still actively pursuing. Through time might not be on our side, but we are working on it. Basia Micheals, I think she's explaining this because she knows which transfer window is going to close on the 20th of September. And then she further said Fawaaz has let the coach Steve Barker and the Stellis management know that this is an opportunity he wants to pursue. I can't speak about the happiness of staying. We have to cross that bridge if we are unfortunately get there, but we can all admit that Fawaaz has been a consummate professional, scoring 2 goals in 2 games. Basia Micheals. And to be honest, Bafethu, if in Kumbula, we also heard the rumors Kaizer Chiefs are interested in signing Ishmael Torre. So I don't know if the problem is with Kaizer Chiefs and also Stellenbosch FC, but I remember in the past they might have signed a few players like Uzwita Kwinika. He was a center back from Stellenbosch FC, and then he moved to Kaizer Chiefs. I remember also the breadwinner Ashley Dupreez. He was a striker who used to play for Stellenbosch FC. Now he moved to Kaizer Chiefs. So something definitely might not be adding up between those two clubs, but so far I don't understand if Stellenbosch FC they've agreed to sell Udino van Rijn and also a striker known as Ikram Reyners. Now the question that comes to mind is, why are they refusing to sell Fawaaz Basdien? Because I think Kaizer Chiefs were the first to make an offer for Fawaaz Basdien, but later on we heard Uti Stellenbosch FC, they've sold some of their players to the likes of Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. And this brings me back to some of the comments that I've seen here on this channel, Joe Benji. I go through some of the comments. Obviously I go through all of the comments, but you know, as I'm going through all of those comments, I've seen some people saying, Uti, it looks like the clubs are against Kaizer Chiefs and they don't want to sell, you know. So this brings back those memories. Uti, even Nabi once said, it looks like some of the PSL teams are not willing to sell players to them.
Looking at the market that is very tight and very, very closed, a lot of clubs doesn't want to release their players to us, don't want to sell their players to us. However, we're still going to need to look, battle, fight to find that right player that we're going to put in the field and give us a plus. I'm very happy that I've got 2 new signings. They are needed in the team, most definitely. I do respect what the office has to do with regards to the recruitment. However, the team still does need certain players in certain positions that will meet the expectations of Kaizer Chiefs and of the fans. The fans also need to know that this is not a quick transformation of the club to be strong and to have the quality play. However, definitely we will be signing players that I will not mention yet, but they are in line.
So that Bafetu was just a quick reminder of what was being said, because I remember correctly, Coach Nabi did say Uti, he has looked at the market and he has seen Uti, some of the PSL teams are not willing to sell the players to them. So this is the same thing that I think is happening, because we can see definitely with our own eyes, Uti. It's not like Kaizer Chiefs are not trying everything they can to sign off some of the best players, because even if you look at some of the players that have been signed, it makes you question with how this player, they said they wanted 20 million, Kaizer Chiefs came with 18 million, and then the player ended up signing with another club for 13 million, which makes you question, Uti, actually what's happening with PSL. But I think that is a story for another day, Bafetu. For now, all I can say, Bafetu, is that Fawaaz Basdien, one of the best top quality left backs with PSL currently, as I'm speaking with you, he does want to go and play for Kaizer Chiefs. But it looks like Stellenbosch FC, they're refusing to release the player. So I don't know what's going to happen, but let's hope Basia Micheals does something incredible so that the player and also the team get what they want, because we know all of them need to be satisfied, and for that to happen, obviously the agent must make a plan, and now Club, which is Kaizer Chiefs, they need to make a plan.